In this video, I'll explain how colors work on computer and how to use color sliders in color palette in Photoshop. So I have two palettes open, Info palette and Color palette. Both of them are under Window menu and it's alphabetical order, so C, Color, and Info. And Info window will show your color in RGB and CMYK. And Color palette show you your current foreground color and the background color. The background color, you don't use it much, but this is the color you're going to see if you make a hole on the background layer with an eraser. And before I explain how Info and Color palette works, let me explain three important color models you can use in Photoshop. In Color palette, there's an option button here on the upper right corner, and clicking on this button let you see choices of different types of sliders. And RGB, HSB, and CMYK, probably you use one of these three, and I'll explain how these three work. First, the additive color model. This is the way actually computers store color information typically, and there are three channels: red channel, green channel, blue channel. These three colors are primary colors of the additive color model. We also call it RGB color model. These three colors are based on the way we see colors with our eyes. Anything emit light, which we see the colors of light directly, like theater lighting, or light-emitting devices such as computer monitors, TV sets, projectors, you use RGB, red, green, blue, the additive color model. And the more colors you mix, it gets brighter. And these sliders are 0 to 255, that's the maximum value. And if you increase red, green, blue, all of them to the maximum amount, you get white as your color. If you turn them down to 0, you're gonna get black. If you turn on red, but if you don't mix any green or blue, you'll get red. And if you maximize green, but if you don't turn up red and blue, you're going to get 255 green. That's pure green. It looks like a lime color, but this is the pure green of computer color. Same thing for the blue. If you turn up blue without turning up other two channels, will give you pure blue. And blue is darker than green and red because human eyes are not very sensitive to blue color, more sensitive to red and green. So actually this blue is very bright, but from our eyes, it looks darker than green or red. So that's the way the RGB color model, the additive color model works. But we usually see colors on the surfaces don't emit light, like paper. They don't glow, or house paint. Your house walls don't glow usually. So there's another color model for such colors on surfaces which doesn't emit light, which is called subtractive color model. The three primary colors of the subtractive color model are cyan, magenta, yellow. If you open a computer printer at home, you see a bluish tank and a yellow tank and a pink tank. Those are the cyan, magenta, yellow colors. So these three colors are for surfaces don't emit light, like ink, paint on paper, canvas, printers. That's reflective color: cyan, magenta, yellow. The way it works is totally opposite of the additive color model. If you reduce all the color to 0, you get white. You can think those colors as ink colors. If there are no ink, you get the color of the paper, which is usually white. If you put a lot of ink or paint on the surface, it gets darker and darker, and you get very, very dark color, almost black. That's the way the subjective color model works. The subjective color is CMY, but there is an extra color, black. The reason why there's a black is when you're printing something, usually you want a black, and you can cover the area with dark color very easily with black ink too. So that's the reason why there are 4 colors, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black in this color model. So you can think as RGB is for computers, light emitting devices, and CMYK is more for printing.